Institution. In this video, I am going to explain about how to configure S3 in the backend of Django. This is what we are going to do now. And then before that, you need to know the advantage of this. Okay, after that you can go with the steps, right? So the advantages of our today's scenario is if any people is uploading their media into our Django user interface, that will be automatically uploaded into AWS Amazon S3. So okay, this today we are going to do these setups. Now I am just copy the source code. I will explain the source code. Just copy the source code. Fine. First, you need to specify the access key and secret access key. Okay, if you want to do something in our AWS account, you need to satisfy these two things. I already configured the access key ID and secret access key. If you want to get the access key and secret access key, you can go with the AWS console, IAM console, and then you can create one IAM user. After the user creation, you can create a one respective key. Okay, using that key, you can specify over here. Fine. And then you need to specify your repo name. That is something called as a bucket. Okay, you need to specify your bucket name. Go to the Amazon S3 and then create one bucket for you. You can just copy the name and then you can just paste it over here. And then you need to specify this Amazon S3 region. That is a mandatory one. You can go to the properties and then you can see the region AP South one. It means the respective repo will maintain into this place. So that is why they mentioned this region name. You need to specify the region here, and then we can leave the ACL, and then fine. What does it mean? AWS S3 file override. Override in the sense if you are uploading the same name of data in multiple times, that will be override. Okay, if you want to avoid that thing, you can specify false here. That will be avoided. And then coming to S3, we are using the version 4 console, and so that's why I specify S3 v4. And then you need to specify this is a default location for both of the integration. I will explain. Okay, so fine. Now we configure this thing. Once you done this, right, you need to go with our bucket, and then you need to change one thing, that is in CORS, that is cross origin resource sharing. We need to configure some things here. Now I just give one code here. Give some code here. Yeah, now I just go paste some code here. It means if we are uploading our data into our S3 repo, right? We need to give some access to that repo. After that, you can do that. So that's why I give some code here. Don't worry, I will give the source code into our description. You can get that from description. Just save changes. Once you have done the changes, right, you need to configure some two things. First one is you need to install Django storages. Now I'm just install Django storage here. Already installed. It maybe gives some requirement already satisfied message. It may gives. Can wait for some time. Take some time. Yeah, fine. We are getting the requirement already satisfied message. And why? Because I already configured this into my console. Once you have done this, right, you need to configure another one thing. That is something called as Boto3. Boto3 is the library that will helps to interact with the AWS using Python. Okay, if you want to do that in a Python, right? If you want to interact your AWS with the Python, you need to download this package. That is something called as Boto3. Once you have done this, right, and then main thing you need to do on thing in a, where is it? Thing in a installed apps. You need to specify one application. That is something called as storages. Storages. You need to specify that storages. Storages. Fine. As soon as you have done this, right, you can directly run the run server command. Python manage.py run server. Fine. Once you have done this, right, you can go with our Django user interface. Fine. You can check the repo. You can check the repo. You can refresh it. There is no object available in that repo. Fine. Now I'm going to log in my user. This is my actual source, Django source code. Now I just add some content. This is my media file I'm going to upload. Just give I should have just give one mail ID, then give some things here. Maybe, and give something. Once you have submit this, right, that respective image will be uploaded into our S3 repo. Fine. Now I just click the submit. Mm, Fine. That is, I'm getting the error. Header object is forbidden. Header object is forbidden. What is it? Can go with we can go with our security. Settings.py. Check that access can secret access key. Okay. Fine. ACL and region. Okay. All things of okay. Fine. Storages. That's also correct. You can check with that media. That also right. Templates also fine. Mm,
This conference will now be recorded.
Fine. We can check the credential. Mm, oh, sorry. It's an secret key. Secret key is wrong, so that's why it maybe shows the error. Now I just save the file. Again, run the project. Now I go to the use space. Now let me again click the submit. Once you, yeah, fine. Now it's be uploaded. You can check the repo. There is no object is available. You can refresh it. That one image folder is comes into this place. What is it? You can go to this image folder and then you can click the 23 and then you can select the unnamed object and then if you click the open, that respective image will be comes into this place. Right? Today we are successfully configured the S3 bucket in the backend of Django. Okay, fine guys. If you have any queries, just leave it in a leave it in a comment section. I will give the proper explanation in the next video. Okay, thank you.